And welcome to episode 2. And I thought I'd start off with something that's really fantastic. We're about to hit, boom, 100k from 1 GP. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. So, off recording, I've just been kind of running some eyes and newts and just making sure that I'm constantly making money. So buying boots, selling boots, the whole entire gist. And we're at 108k, which is fantastic. Now, this is not an instantaneous kind of money making situation. I'm not making this like constantly. But yeah, no, the eyes and newts are working pretty well. They take a little while to sell, so I can go do something else. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be hitting back down a drainer. I'm going to do one more trip of them, and then I'm going to be done with eyes and newts. I'm going to stop doing that money making method, and I'm going to stop doing the clothes as well. Knowing that I have 100k, I can start working on a couple different skills and seeing if I can find another way to make some money. So yeah, if anybody's really wondering, hopefully doesn't get crashed. I don't know if it will, but buying those capes, buying all that stuff in that clothes store, and then just banking it, you can make easily, I would imagine, around 100k an hour. And and it's no requirements other than being able to hop constantly and just doing that, because there's always a constant supply of those, because constant demand of them, because it's mainly for PKing. A lot of people like that stuff for PKing, and it's aesthetics, and it doesn't cost them that much, but it does. You can make some money off of it. So let me clear all these. I think right now what I'm gonna do, pretty simple, pretty easy. We're just going to look pretty neat. And this episode, we're going to be working on some skills. We're going to be working on all that is cool about my character. So hopefully we can get, my plan is I want to get 40 range. That's going to be a necessity, and that won't take me too long. And then once I have that, then I can have a good base for attacking monsters, so on and so forth. Then I'll be moving on to getting some magic up and getting teleports unlocked for all around free-to-play RuneScape. Just makes it easier for travel. I think one thing I'm going to want to try is clay to soft clay, and see if that's going to be a viable money-making method. It's probably not as good as tanning cow hides. I did a little bit of that as well and made some money off of that. However, Eyes and Newt, by far, that and the clothes are just it's so significant, the amount of money you can make off of that. I think I invested an hour into the clothes and I made around 50. Well, no, an hour. An hour would be no, it wasn't an hour. Okay, I might be a little bit off about my timing, but my logical explanation, my actual calculations. Sorry that I'm kind of tripping over my own words, but my logical explanation for that is not on par. However, you can make some money, and so if you are literally dying on the side of the street and unable to, grasp a breath, you'll be fine, because you'll be able to do this. So I think once we have like a stable 250k, I'm gonna start doing a little merches of runes and everything, but find the buy prices, see if I can make a quick 5k or something like that off of those. It's not too much and not too much significant. However, if I had money laying around, I may as well invest it into different items that could possibly turn a decent profit onto. Natures, deaths. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do a lot. I can do laws, definitely. Laws and maybe chaos runes, depending on if there's a fluctuation in price. Usually there isn't, but there could be. So I'll walk through that process as well once I do that. But for now, I'm going to go buy eyes and newts like nobody's business. And when I do this, I buy the blue wizard hat as well. They sell for 2 GP in Betty's store, and you can sell it for 350 on the GE. People will pay the price because it is good for magic, and it has a decent bonus for free to play. So yeah, if you're gonna be coming over here and doing the eyes and newts, I suggest buying 10 per world. And if you were to buy 10 per world, you lose as little profit as you can, and you just buy one of these just like that. Boom, open them up. Oh, excuse me. And there we go. And you just keep on rinse and repeat. And that only cost me 3k, and I have 105k to go. So I'm gonna come back. I'm probably gonna have like 30,000 eyes and newts to be selling on the GE. But yeah, I'll see you back when I'm in that situation. So after a lot of hopping, buying, and stuff, we've ended off with 35, nearly 36,000 eyes and newt. So we started with 108k. We're gonna figure out how much these are gonna sell for. 143k. So that's a nice 43k profit. Not taking in as well the amount of hats we have. So let's just sauce that all in there. Grab that out. Plus the one black hat. Gotta be racially diverse here. And as you can see, another extra cream of the crop, and I believe it's gonna be, yeah, 11k on top of that. So we made around 50k just doing this, and the eyes and newts will take a little while, which is no problem. But yeah, no. So I think what's gonna be coming next is I'm gonna be training my range. I got me bow, I got me arrows. Gonna do some cool stuff, and I'm gonna start investing into different kind of hopefully some different kind of, you know what, words are hard, but I'm gonna see if I can do chaos runes 99. I don't know what kind of margin that they have for profit. I don't think they have that big of one. Yeah, it's a 2 GP, never mind, that's 2k per. Actually, then, like, it's just passive money, I guess. You can't go wrong there. But I'll figure out what's next to do. But I think range is my main priority. I want to get that to 40, and then once I have that at 40, I can kind of start seeing if I can exploit any different ways of making money. Something that I can always appreciate from this is like the activity in the old school, man. Like, it's so nice to see this, because back when I started out, having this many people here was average when you're in the game, and this is what you expected more or less half of the time. And yeah, no, it's nice to see this. I don't know, I just wanted to kind of talk about it a little bit. I don't know, I just feel good. But anyways, that's the main reason that I recorded this clip, is because I just got to range. I know, it's like, Ruben, what the fuck? That takes no effort, but it's technically my first actually gained skill on the account, so I love how that's the border for the music. Anyways, I'm gonna be sitting here, gonna be killing some cows, killing some goblins, so on and so forth. You know how it is. Trying to get myself a decent range level. Hopefully not dying, but yeah, 40 is the goal, but we'll see how far I get. And the offers are still in the GE. Not a lot of eyes and newts have sold. 35,000 is going to take a long time anyways, so don't expect that to be done right away. But yeah, no, just thought I'd say that it's pretty cool to have that. Anyways, next clip you should see is me either doing 40 range or something to do with money, so one or the other. So another thing that you should be doing as well is any kind of random events at a lower level, and when you're just starting out, I would definitely suggest doing, because Molly looks like that. This one's pretty simple. Just get in here. There's the suspect we want. I totally... Yep. Hi. For the love of God. Hey, we got him. Usually this one gives you a couple gems, and that could be anywhere from, what is that? 1 to 5k, depending on which ones they give you. So it's pretty good, honestly. I would suggest doing these ones 10 out of 10, because if I go in here, Molly's gonna be like, damn girl, you put her in the cage, take this reward, and it's 2 uncupped emeralds. Now those aren't the best, I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, well, it's 1.6k. That's for 5 seconds. That's I'll take the 1k profit. So just another thing to look out for when you're a starting level. Definitely do those random events. They do help out in the end. Hello. Yeah. So 25 range is 25 range has been achieved. I'm pretty happy about that. Anyways, the rest of the newts have sold 107k. Thank you. I'll take these 54 bronze arrows. 140k. Damn. That's looking pretty nice in the bank. I didn't think it would get this far so far. I gotta figure out some different ways to get to places. Well, not get to places, but to create a constant money flow. So I'm gonna try to do some merching. I'm gonna see some items and see what kind of a different, I guess, the margins that they have. So just to be okay with that. Maybe I can make some passive money as I'm doing some active money making. It's all possible, but let's we're gonna head back to the GE, see if we can figure out a couple of things, see if I can buy anything while I'm just training. I think I'm gonna be doing magic right away. I need to get that to 37. Yeah, 37. Yep. The plan is to still have 40 range. That's my ideal stopping point for now, but definitely getting 37 magic is going to make going around free to play so much more easier rather than walking around everywhere like a crusty old Iron Man. So I have the money. That's no doubt about it. I just now need to acquire myself the tools and the utilities, so I may not die of fucking boredom when running all across free-to-play RuneScape. Anyways, I'll come back when I have something that I'm going to be merching. I'll give you guys a little insight of what I should be doing, and hopefully I can make a little bit of money while I'm doing some other stuff. But let's figure out what we can do first. Since GE prices aren't buying for the regular what they should be buying for, I'm going to be just buying the easy stuff right here. So yeah, buy air staff, and then I'll need a fire staff. For all the intermediate spells such as water and earth strike, I'll just grab a couple of the packs from the rune store rather than spending the money on the staff, because that's just wasting excess. So may as well just do it a little bit, because I won't spend too much time on these ones. It'll be pretty quick going past. But the fire, definitely I'm going to be staying on the fire strike for a long time, because it's the most cost effective that I can train with, and plus I can actually go somewhere and kill some things and try to make a little bit of money. But it's hard to do that in free to play, as there is not much that you can actually kill and make a good sum of money. But we're gonna grab ourselves, how much? Oh sweet, yeah. And also adamant arrows, I'm trying to buy those and to sell them. There's about a 4 GP hop between. I'm gonna try to make it 5 GP, make about 7.5k off of that. Should be fine. Anyways, these packs are 330 each. Why 330? Anyways, let's find out just why those are 330. They should be something else. That seems a little overpriced. No, I guess that's just the basics of it. Yeah, I'll just buy 10. No, I don't mind spending a little bit more money. It's not too much. Oh, turbo clicks. 2,000 should be fine. Should get me pretty far. Okay, now here's the thing. Gotta buy some of these. Why are those like enhanced amounts of money for these things? I don't understand that. We'll buy that many. That should be fine. $2,500. You know what? I think it's how much is it for fire strike? 2-to-1 ratio. So yeah, that should be fine, because I'm gonna be doing wind strike for the next little while. But we're gonna see if there's anything else we can buy from here. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna make a quick stop at Teresa's clothing. Yeah, clothing supply, the place I've been buying from to make some offhand money. By the way, if you are significantly low on funds and you don't have much that you can trade, definitely do this. I found out that this can be upwards to 100k per hour if you put your mind and effort to it. If you're doing more AFK, probably anywhere from 50 to 75k, depending on how frequent you are with actually doing it. But anyways, we're gonna buy this and a leather glove. We already got a cape. Boom. We're already looking like a nice little wizard. So I don't know what I'm gonna be attacking. Hopefully it's gonna be something that's gonna be decent to attack, but I have to figure that out. I think I'm gonna have to find something to train on a little closer to home. I was killing the lesser demon up in Wizard's Tower, and I'm surprised people still know that's there, because it's a fantastic little training place to go to that's not too far away from anywhere that's a bank or, you know, anywhere that you need to go. But yeah, no, the 1,500 adamant arrows bought for 80 each, and I'm gonna be trying to sell them for 84, 85. 5k profit, well, 7.5k profit hopefully, but I'm gonna see if I can actually squeeze out that extra GP per. And it'd be nice to get that going on, because then I can continuously do that, make 5k per, and then keep on magic training. But I'm thinking I'm gonna head to Varrock Castle, and there's a couple guards there I can possibly just kind of AFK on, more or less. But also Barbarian Village. There's some decent amount of places I could do. But yeah, this is the premise of what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully I'm going to be making some extra cash. That is the idea here. So there we go. 1,500 of those adamant arrows. Trying to sell those for 85 right now. So, and if we look at that, 127K it's supposed to be going. We bought it for 120. So yeah, so 7.5K. Actually, for free to play, adamant arrows are very highly traded. It's a high volume that goes through in and out of the day. And look at that, just done as I'm talking here. That's 7.5K made. This is why I want to stay around here. Anyways, I don't have a chance to just explain myself. I just got to keep on going back and forth. But so I'm gonna put the offer in again. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to buy it again, make a decent amount of profit. I can start doing these flips because that's a really good way of starting to make some money passively when you're doing some other stuff in RuneScape. So, and I wanted to reiterate that this account, I want to be building this account as I go along to trying to get to 1 bill. There's no really set restrictions other than just finding different ways to make money. And I know this is a very, well, it just, everybody does this. I understand that. But it's you know, it's still a money making way that you want to get done. So let's see how much we can get here. Oh, nearly. We'll have to do 1750. Perfect. Okay, set that bad boy back in, and then let's go. And we can make even more money. So yeah, I'd be okay with making around 50K off of this. So I'll find different utilities as well. I know steel bars are a really good one to do as well. However, they're more expensive versus the adamant arrows, where I can afford to buy a good amount of adamant arrows right now because of the low cost per. So with only 80 rather than paying like 500 per steel bar, there's more of a profit with that versus buying a plethora of steel bars. But anyways, back to the guards, back to magic training. I'll come back when there's something significant. My God. Yeah, this clip's going to keep on going on and on and on. See, this is what I've been dealing with too. It just, I met a nice little free to player, and he's doing Dragon's Quest, I believe, for the first time ever. So it's kind of, it's cute. It's cute. Yeah, fuck. This is going good. So I'm gonna see how much I can exploit out of these adamant arrows, and hopefully I can make as much money as I can, because this is gonna be some really good shit if I can. So, anyways, I'm going to end the clip here before it gets too long, because at this rate, I'm going to keep on buying and selling these before I even get to any magic training. But here we go. Let's hope. Das ist gut. Das ist gut. Hi. Yeah. I've done some stuff. I'm trying to do some other merches right now, investing my money, and we're sitting around like 260K, so it's kind of cool actually progressing myself with money. But currently we're sitting at 37 magic and 30 range. It's kind of looking good right now. Combat wise, I've been really happy with where I've been situated. My main goal, actually, what I wanted to do, since I'm living the free to play life right now, and I'm just dealing with the limitations that free to play can impose on somebody, I thought that maybe just doing all of the nice little cool things, I don't even know what the fuck that is, just doing all the free to play quests would be kind of like an I don't know, just a nice little thingamabobber. Yeah, that thing, I don't know, words, English, don't know how. But yeah, as you can see, I'm trying to buy stuff. Things are not happening so quickly. Hopefully they'll happen a little more quickly. But I bought some runes just to have in here. It's nice to kind of see a little bit of organization, or some sort of you know, sustenance to the bank. But however, I do need to get my range up still. 40 is still the plan of attack. However, with the current situation with my money, I won't be able to buy any more arrows. Yeah, everything's going to invest into these stupid things. I don't even know if they're going to work well. Strength pots at about an 8 GP profit margin. And then strength enemies, surprisingly enough, have a 300 GP. So I'm just trying to buy a decent amount of them, but it doesn't seem like it's working. Probably gonna get under, gonna be under bots or something like that. But that's the thing that happens with these merches sometimes, where people are like, hey, he's selling it for that price. Let me just cut him by 1 GP. It's fantastic. It sucks. So that's the one thing about merching. It's constant, and sometimes you have to be at the GE more or less most of the time. But that's why long-term investments can be really rewarding, because you can go fuck off and do whatever you need to do in the game, and then you're able to actually continue on, and then you make money passively. This is more of like an active money making kind of situation, because you have to be there at the GE, understanding and trying to just fuck shit up. I don't know. I need to find a new monster to kill. I've been doing flesh crawlers, I've been doing minotaurs, but so far actually minotaurs have been the best because they've been a constant supply of iron arrows, and people seem to not want to pick them up, even though they can be a source of income. However, not a very good source of income, but still for me it saves me money from having to buy iron arrows. So I think I'm gonna sit at minotaurs till 40, and then from 40 on, I think I'm gonna have to get my combat stats up. This is not gonna be a pure or anything like that. I'm gonna be going for defense levels right away. I want to make sure that I actually have something significant. However, I am going to be doing it from questing, hopefully. But my first couple of levels should be from questing. My plan is to get 32 quest points from the get-go. I don't know how much you get actually from free-to-play. I haven't done this in a little while, so bear with me when I try to do some things. But no, it's kind of cool. Another thought I had too, because if I were to look up gold ore right now, which I don't have the best ability. Actually, I don't know. Wait, isn't there a way? Oh my goodness, right. That's pretty cool. Gold ore. For 308 GP each, if I get my mining up to 40, get the rune pickaxe, and then I go to the crafting guild with 40 crafting, I'll be able to just mine that so I can do some merches as I'm mining gold, and there's a deposit box there as well, so it'll be worthwhile. Then I can just hot worlds to respawn the ores. It doesn't seem like the crafting guilds are really over populated right now. I don't think a lot of people really realize the full potential of that, what you can do with that. Every inventory, I think you would yield yourself around, what is that, 7-8k. So people probably like to do iron or coal because there's different demeanors to that, and I think coal has a decent profit margin still, but I don't know because it's devalued by certain pay to play bosses. So not all the time is it going to be something that people want to see happen, but it's something that's going to happen. So hopefully gold will be a good source of income for me. It's something that's constantly sought after because it's a really good trainer for pay to play ways to train your smithing, and well, let's just say that it's really fast XP. So I'm gonna kind of leave it there. I'm gonna keep on training. You've heard me ramble on multiple times during these episodes. However, I just like to get my point across. If there's something on my mind, I like to kind of just inflect it onto other people. If inflect is a word, reflect it, inflict. I don't know. I think I'm hurting you at this point with my words, so I'm just gonna leave it off there. But hopefully, we'll see something happen. So I might have to spend some money to make some money, but that is the general idea of money making. Is you just can't. You cannot make money without spending money, which is unfortunate. However, it's just the bare bones of the world. So hopefully, if I can invest into 40 crafting and 40 mining, it might actually prove beneficial to me. But first off, I'm going to have to kind of set myself up. I know 40 crafting can be a burden to get, but I'll have to see how much that's going to inflict upon my costs. So I still need enough to keep on flipping and making money. And plus, I have some fallback alternatives to go to as well. So it's not the end of the world. This guy's the right idea. Probably should hop worlds. It's going to take all my iron arrows. Fucker. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'm still trying to make some money here while I am still doing stuff, so that can potentially be a lot of money to be made from all those strength enemies. Per 10 of those will be making 3k potentially. Huge profit margin at the moment. So yeah, by the way, what I was saying before, this is the best way forward. It's the least amount of money I'm going to be losing for the GP per XP, which is something you have to think about when you're doing some sort of things, how efficient the skills might be in order for you, how much you're going to be investing into it or not. So 40 is the goal because that's how much I need to get into the crafting guild where all the gold ore does lay, and then I'll just need to get 40 mining. Now it might be inefficient at the start just because of my ability, my inability to mine very efficiently with low mining levels. However, there might be a chance of me actually making some decent money while I have merches going on in the bank. Oh my god, those are just sold. See that? Okay, you're gonna see something wonderful here. You're gonna see something absolutely fantastic. Look at that. So 50.7. I gotta collect it first. Fuck. 1 second here. This is good. This is supposed to go so much better than it was. Alright, we're gonna collect all that, and look at that. Look at that profit. That's 15K. Jesus, gotta love it. So now we can buy some more of these. And you just, when you're merching, you're gonna find different things at different times that are gonna have different margins. And just quite possibly, holy shit. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. Look at that, we still have 30K in the bank. So we might not be so hard off anyways, but probably we'll be able to get that 40 crafting. But when it comes to everything else, we'll have to wait and see. The mining's going to take a little bit. It'll be a lot of power mining. I've done it before. I've done it on multiple accounts, and I can say it is a bitch to get done. However, it's going to be my bitch to get done. So, anyways, this is what my life is going to kind of concede to for the next little while. So hopefully this won't be too boring, and I hopefully won't blow my brains out yet. But, yeah. I'll talk to you once I'm in a better situation. I have something to report on. Well, hey, yeah. Welcome back. You may be wondering, why the fuck is he here? Out of all the places he could have been, why the fuck is he fishing? Now, why the fuck are these guys still here? Good question. The answer is this. I got 40 crafting. I took the plunge, and I got 45 mining because I just lost track of time and space when I was training. So now we are sitting pretty with some better levels. As you can see, sold off some clay right then and there. I got about a 10 GP profit margin on all of them. Yeah, I don't have money. As you can see by the low quantity of my clay, 350 is nothing to be proud of. Yeah, I spent a lot of money on my 40 crafting, and it was to no avail because I got there and I realized the deposit box needs to be used on members worlds only, which sucks a lot of dick. So I'm gonna be fishing for now. I want to get to fly fishing so I can start getting that up, and then I want to get my cooking alongside with that. Just something to do. Something to just kind of like AFK while I wait for my trades to come in. I'll get to wood cutting right away, and then once I kind of want to get to 500 skill total, so I have you know, a world to go to that's not infested with bots. Trying to mine iron ore and doing it power mining was a fucking bitch because they kept on taking the spots and they didn't see all the iron on the ground, and nor did they have the script to actually pick it up, so they done goofed there. But hopefully I won't have to deal with that soonish. It won't take me that long to get 500. I could easily go for my range, get all my combat stats up to 40 or 50, and then my constitution will go up with that. Constitution, what am I, a fucking RuneScape 3 player? My hit points. I could definitely get my smithing up with Knight Sword, which is another idea that I have. I want to start on these quests. I want to make sure that I can do all the lower down ones that I can actually get done, and then move up to the harder ones. But anyways, yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing for the next little while. Hopefully I will have something to show. But anyways, I will see you in the next clip when I probably have 20 fishing and keep on doing merches. So yeah, I thought it was high time for me to actually do a clip, because I've kind of been on a trend, so I've just been doing whatever the hell I want. So as you can see, I'm doing some melee training, and it's going pretty good right now. I want to get these to 40 base stats. Other than that, you got the 40 cooking and 42 fishing. That has been achieved, so now I can go back to that whenever I need to. I just wanted to get those like 40s out of the way. I can definitely do some AFK just fishing all the way to 50. Well, not AFK, but you know, just power fishing at the salmon and the trout place, because that can be done pretty easily. I still want to do some more power mining to get to 50 mining, so I can have a better a better chance of mining the gold and kind of do it faster as like just a subscript to something to do, get some money. For merches as well, I haven't been doing many lately. So my cash situation hasn't changed too much. But this is something that's required of me to get all these skills up, so I have like a base value for my character, and then I can start knocking out a lot of the quests, which will give me more levels. I think Knight's Sword gives me like 32 freaking smithing, so that's fantastic. You can skip all the bullshiticus before that. So that was 18 attack, and I'm gonna be getting to 20, 20, 20. Then I'm gonna be doing some GE exchanges, and then I'll be moving on to getting this to 40, 40, 40, because I believe I have all the scimitars. Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ. Scimitars. But yeah, no, it's feeling good. It's doing good. And wood cutting and fire making I'm going to be doing a little bit after. Those will just be heighteners so I can get my total level to push it over 500 so I can have that world at my disposal, because it decreases the amount of bots that are in there, because usually bots have one directive is to mine, or it is to woodcut, so their base total level is not really high. Those worlds were made for that reason as well, so people who actually play the game may go on them and enjoy it without the plethora of bots stealing all the content, because they're they're there to exploit, to make money, which I hope Jackets keeps on banning the shit out of them, because botting is bad. You should be a cool kid like me and work for your money and for your stats. So, but anyways, yeah, I kind of want to get Flush 40 for all my free-to-play stats, which would be pretty cool, but everything other than runecrafting, I'm going to cry. But I do need to get that up, so I might actually do air rune runs just to see how far I can get, but I might just cry inside internally. But yeah, no, I don't think there's anything else that I need to do at the moment. So I'll come back when I have something to do. Actually, no, I think I'm going to call this for the episode, honestly. I've done a decent bit so far. It's been a little sporadic, however. I've been able to progress my account on a skill base rather than on a monetary value. So next episode, I'm going to be hopefully getting into some more money making instead of skill training, because that will be so much more beneficial for you from this account, because I want to make sure that I get to members. I want to make sure that I can actually get to that point where I'm starting to make money on members. Like I said before, I'm going to reiterate this so everybody knows that this account is based off itself. The fact is, I can't pay for membership, nor can I have any outside alternate accounts. Well, this is technically an alternate account, but a main account to pay for its membership. I want to make sure, and I also want to show people that there is possibilities for you to create an account, and as well from free to play transition yourself into pay to play and keep yourself into pay to play. So it's hopefully this was kind of like a elongated guide, so it gives people ideas. It kind of starts to make them start to think, it's like, okay, what else can I do to exploit shops, or if I can see GE prices, understand the market, see what I can make money, different skills or different areas that I can unlock in free to play that might actually give me a benefit or an advantage to the situation, training myself up so I actually have over 500 skill total, so I can utilize the worlds that are given, so there is not so much traffic going through them. So yeah, no, that's the general synopsis of this whole entire series. As well, the end goal is to reach 1 bill. That's a long ways away. Let me tell you, that is a long ways away. That's gonna take me like a year or something like that to do. So hopefully this account will continuously be doing that. But yeah, so 1 bond buys you 2 weeks of membership. So hopefully that'll be enough. And within a day or two, when I'm doing pay to play and I'm able to actually make money on there, I will have so much more of a ability to make a lot of money in a short little amount of time. I could probably make the 2.4 mil within the day that I get the membership. So depending on the different variety of abilities that pay to play gives you versus the free to play. Free to play is pretty limited and restricted when it comes to money making methods. However, there are still a decent amount. There's one I'm going to want to exploit next episode. I'm not going to say it on video because it's in my mind and I want to see if it's actually something that people will pay for it, because it doesn't seem like you should. Anyways, I'm going to end it off here. I'm going to keep on training. When I come back to the next episode, I should be 40 flush for my melee stats, and I should be 40 range and 40 magic. I'm going to keep that nice little 40 going, and I'm going to see what I can do about my prayer training, which I'm going to have to start picking up the bones. But I've been ranting on enough. This is the end of episode 2. Hope you enjoyed the content that was given within this episode. If you did, drop a like. Do whatever the fuck you want. I don't really care. And if you found something that was useful out of this episode or something that you liked, give a comment and just speak your mind. Just kind of give your own opinion on it. Which is, I know it's the internet. Opinions won't always be gauged as every single other one. Some will be ignored. Some will be, praised. However, regardless of that, tell me what you think. Tell me if you like where the series is going, or if there should be a different way this place should go. I don't know. Just, give your general idea about it. Anyways, logging off. I promise you this time, I'm going to stop talking. My mouth is going to shut, and you are going to hear nothing. All right, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.